As per the usual, I have anxiety. Let me know that the audio sounds okay. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. It should be okay. I've got kind of a feeling of what to set it to when I play. Like, here, I'm just adjusting my, I'm sorry if there's any nasty, nasty borders. I'll try to get those looking a bit nicer. A good level to have it when I'm playing, like, Game Boy, DS, Super Nintendo games. You know. You doing the whole trilogy? I don't know if I'm gonna do them back to back, but I would absolutely love to stream at least the original Ace Attorney trilogy, yeah. I think that would be pretty fucking cool. Anyway. We play game now. Let me know about the volume. Ooh, it's a little bit loud for me, actually. Beep, beep. Oh, you know she did. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I don't know how many times in Ace Attorney games they straight up show you the culprit before you do the case. I know it's more than once. But this one is deadass just like, it's this guy. You have to make sure this guy is the guy. Also, Ace Attorney takes place in, like, 2003. At least this game takes place in, like, 2003 or some nonsense. So when you're like, why is Phoenix using a flip phone? That's why. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Ooh. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh man, this is why I avoided doing Ace Attorney, because I'm gonna have to read all of this dialogue, and some of it is just fucking obnoxious, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This is Ace Attorney, we only take on murder trials. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. I'm sorry, yeah, I had it backwards. This game takes place, like, in the future, as it was written in, like, 2001. So, flip phones. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah, that's, like, super illegal. Just so you guys know. I have heard the Phoenix Wright musical. Yes. But I don't remember- wait, maybe I haven't. Unsure now. I saw some kind of clip like that on YouTube, but my memory is very foggy. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Because I would have told you, that's super illegal. I want to help him out any way I can. Tell me if I get annoying about correcting things because the series was my child. Don't worry about it. I'm usually that guy about most things, so... I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one, despite being a murder case. This girl spelled ketchup fucking everywhere. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school, unfortunately. Her school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I'll take a look at that link, probably when I go take a break, Brian, because I don't like to be opening YouTube links and stuff while I'm streaming, but I'll check it out during a break, and I might play it for the enjoyment of everyone. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Again, super illegal, whatever. And that's just what I'm going to do. Am lawyer man. Do lawyer things. Am lawyer man. Ooh, this song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In case y'all don't know, I fucking love Ace Attorney music. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I don't know how to read Payne's lines. I feel like in order to read Winston Payne's lines, I should punch myself in the gut, but I don't really want to do that. The game seems a bit loud. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. How's that? Does that seem loud? Isn't the witness in this case just called Mr. Sawit? Yeah, they were really, really into the puns back then. Especially because Ace Attorney was one of the games where they, like, super localized it, and so all the characters have different names, and some stuff gets changed, and they just kind of went buck wild with that kind of stuff. Whenever I apply for law school, I'll state I played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Dude, when I was in the 7th grade, I honestly was like, I'm gonna go become a lawyer, because I like Phoenix Wright. I'm not kidding about that. You can ask some of my friends. Actually, after a little bit, I was like, I don't want to be a defense attorney, because fuck people. I want to be a prosecuting attorney. And I remember my 7th grade teacher being like, yeah, you could do that. And I was like, should I be offended? Yeah, so is the volume still a bit loud? Is this a bit loud? Let me know. Let me know. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Should you be pointing that out? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Turn it down just a bit? Okay, you got it. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh boy, video games. Ooh, that cropping looks a little bit ugly, doesn't it? Should I crop that bottom a little more? Even Tangy's looking at it. Tangy's like, you should fix that. How's that look to you guys? I think that looks a little bit nicer. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report, cover to cover, so many times. It's, No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. I am the victim. Oh, victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just fucking look at it! Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim? It's Cindy Stone, right? Must be. Also, as I think it's in this case, in the Japanese version of this game, the, what do you say? What's the word I'm looking for? Cindy, the girl who got murdered, in the Japanese version, her name is Mika. I had that pointed out to me, and I was like, oh fuck, that me. I'm dead. This is fine, I guess. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? I mean, if she was poisoned, she sure was bleeding a lot. What does it say? Yeah. Cool. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. She wasn't blood, she was just leaking more poison. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you! Thank you, Your Honor. 'Cause I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? My notification didn't pop up, but I heard a notification. Oof. Oof. Wow. Thanks. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Oh, I never know how to read, people's usernames. Ginger Oxide? Did I actually say that right? I'm always, like, very paranoid that I'm, like, reading people's usernames really wrong, and that they're gonna call me out on it. Thank you, thank you. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. I'm so glad that you're not like you just butchered my username also. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to video game. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, he's just gonna go up there and scream about how he wants to die or whatever. Oh, his mouth twitched. Poor Larry. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? What the... That's a personal question. Can he ask that? Is that legal? I think that's legal, right? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. What the fuck, my guy? Isn't that's kinda... I don't know if you need to add... I don't know if you need to add that. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Did Payne just call Larry a cuck? No, Larry's the one that got cucked. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Cool. I mean, I guess she doesn't need this passport anymore. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay. Daddies? Sugar? Oh, God. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. I mean, it is. It actually is irrelevant. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I get it. I know. It's like he wanted to say bitch, but he wasn't gonna say bitch. But, like, who the fuck actually says she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Big oof. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. It wasn't until I replayed Trials and Tribulations I realized they made a This Is Sparta reference in that fucking game. This is why they say maybe avoid referential humor. Shit gets very dated. Well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like one of those preservation of the times kind of thing, you know? There was something they did in Vesperia, in the localization, that I was like, boy oh boy. I don't remember what it was. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Stop him from answering? I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. I get it. I understood the signal. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh god, not Grossberg talking about his hemorrhoids. Let's cross that bridge when we get there. Whew, my hemorrhoids are a-trembling. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness, because you basically just brought Larry up here to berate him and then tell him to go away. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Yeah, they really just named him Mr. Sawit. I think Phoenix has a line. He says something like, you should change your name to Mr. Did It. And it's like, wow, really? Wow, fucking incredible. Is my mic a little loud, by the way? It's closer to my face than usual from when I was playing Nintendogs and failing and saying tortoise into my microphone repeatedly. You Gucci on mic? Ah, thank God. That's good to hear. Because it's just different than it was before. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your, testimony. He does look like the Happy Mask salesman. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. This motherfucker. Oh, Rest for Bell, you're fine. They just wanted to know how long I've been streaming. Now it's 31 minutes! Anyway. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! Yeah, usually when you say not moving, that tends to mean dead. Especially when you're talking about a murder case. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her— So you didn't go inside, but you used the phone. Okay. Fucking okay. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I think I just made Sawit, like, turn gradually into a woman. And the more that I said his lines. It's fine. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yeah, you can. It's fine. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor. Man, her apartment looks like it sucked. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Cool. Radical. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, right. All right, right. She said all right, right? This is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the Okay, blah. Video games. Video games. She's yelling. Oh my gosh, what is this Lamau? This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the hit game for the Nintendo DS. Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button, haha, video games. I'm sorry, every time they give me any kind of direction, I'm just like, whoo, video games. Mika, I'm about to fail my first college class. What do I do? Don't do that. Study, do your tests, do your homework. I'm sorry, I don't really have any good advice for you. Besides, it's like, you should, you know, do your homework, take the tests, pass your quizzes, pass your tests. I think you'll be okay. I was going to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. Okay. What was the time of death? Hold on a second. She died between 4 and 5 p.m. and he said it was 1 p.m., right? So that's like, I can just do that, right? Pretty sure shoving evidence in witnesses' faces gets you disbarred, potentially. Yeah, you know, we've all just accepted. I don't think it was 1 p.m. I'm thinking no. Oh wait, I didn't mean to press the statement, but I guess I will. 1 p.m., are you certain? Yes. Doesn't that seem strange to you? No. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm still using my PS4 controller. Oh no. I don't want to shout objection very much. Not today. After all the fun trials I had trying to do Nintendogs with the microphone, I don't think it's gonna work. That was like the most random thing they integrated with, because this game was originally a Game Boy Advance game, and when they released it in the US, they put it on DS, and they're like, how can we make this seem like it's supposed to be a DS game? It's just like, oh, when you do objection, you can shout objection into your microphone if you want. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Desk slam. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the same of the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. I'm sorry I'm so giggly today. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? By sweating. By sweating a fucking lot. This witness looks like he really has to go to the bathroom. Oh, that. Oh, I forgot that Winston Payne sounds like that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Yeah, but it was in his testimony, so like... After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question! Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot! That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Oh my god, Von Karma's deep-ass objection voice is fucking terrifying. Dude, the 4th case in this game is my favorite Ace Attorney case. It is terrifying, but I love Manfred Von Karma. Would you care to give your testimony again? Von Karma makes me hard as a rock. God, me too. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the It was during a blackout. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, people keep asking stuff like, are you going to play this Ace Attorney game? Are you going to play the original trilogy? All I can say is we'll see. I do plan to at least go through all of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on stream. So yeah, all of the... plus the bonus case for this one, because there is the bonus 5th case in this one. So yes, I do want to do that. But will I play the 2nd or 3rd game? Don't know yet. Will I play, like, Apollo Justice? I don't know yet. I'm gonna say probably. The answer is probably. I know a lot of people have wanted me to play Ace Attorney games on stream, and I want to play Ace Attorney games on stream, and I think it would just be a really fun and a good time. And it's especially... what about Miles Edgeworth Investigation? I mean, yeah, I would do that. I liked that game. Yeah, I'd stream that. Anyway. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. That makes total and complete sense. I really think you should do the investigations games. I do too. I like how Francisca's there and she's baby. And she's baby. Have you played the 2nd one? No. The 2nd investigations game? No. If you mean Justice for All, yes. The bonus case is difficult as hell. It can be like that, you know? Would you like to? Yeah! You know what to do. I got this one. Yeah, because that was, like, he's like, oh yeah, the power went out, so I went to go get another phone. Just kidding, the TV was on, even though the power is out. I actually don't know which statement I should present the evidence on, though, because this one, he says, it was probably coming from the television. I guess maybe it should be this one, right? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. I should present the blackout report. Objection! There we go. The music stopped, so I guess so. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Uh-oh, he's gonna lose his toupee. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant I thought he was gonna say contradictions, but he's like corrections, so who? These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Goddamn, let Sawit piss already. I know, he really looks like he just has to go to the bathroom super bad. Or he's like, he looks like he's hiding like a little robin's eggs between his hand. And like at one point he's gonna like, whoa! And his hands are gonna come apart and like a baby bird is gonna be born. My apologies, Your Honor. I'm, taking care of this baby bird between my fists. Get ready to experience the miracle of life. I really sound like I'm coming off of 2 cups of coffee, and I'm not. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Yeah, sure, sounds legit. Let's hear your testimony one more, please. Ah! Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. How the fuck do you know what the murder weapon was? We didn't talk about that. We didn't even mention what the fuck she was killed with. You sons of a bitch. That must have been what I saw. Talk about the This guy sucks at murdering. Get him out of here. If you're gonna be a murderer, at least... Oh shit. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. God, the judge is such a phenomenal dumbass for him to be like, oh, you know, the murder weapon, the one we've never talked about. And the judge is like, sounds good. This fucking guy can't even get away with murder, right? What the fuck? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. I'll press the statement. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at everything because it's just so fucking silly. Even Phoenix is fucking like, huh, murder weapon. Maybe we should have talked about that one. Fucking hell. I get it. It's a tutorial, it's the first game, nobody come after me, it's just fucking funny. You guys are killing me in the comments. It's not making it any easier to stop fucking laughing. I know that I am like usually like this, like I'm just, when I'm in a good mood, I'm a total, how do I say this and not sound incredibly dorky? I was gonna say giggle monster, but that sounds really dorky. What am I, your mom? Anyway. There's no like objection. because I can't object to that. It's just like, hey, how do you know? Okay, yeah, I saw this already. Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm just gonna press the statements. Why didn't you tell us in the first place? I guess I'm just fucking stupid. His mouth is really spooky, isn't it? When his mouth does that thing it's doing now, it reminds me of something. The witness says he saw the table clock, end of story. I don't think so, Tim. Now find the contradiction. Oh, is that really all Mia's gonna say? She's just like, find the contradiction, and that's all. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. Even though I made up something about a TV that was fake. I'm gonna guess I get a piece of evidence or something. When in doubt, show him your badge! Am I stupid? I'm not seeing here. Wait, oh, is this the thing that, that's the thing that, never mind, I am stupid. I forgot about that thing. Cause he's all like, the murder weapon was a clock, and Winston was all like, was not a clock, was not a clock. There we go. Yeah, I actually did forget about that. My brain, sorry if this is spoilers, sorry if you've never played Ace Attorney. My brain put on like a mental block because that statue will become relevant in the next case too, and so my head was just like, oh, that's not important right now. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? Deal with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. It's relevant to every case. Please. Please. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. Boy, that's fucking tacky. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with it? Yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Which is true. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment, which we already knew was bullshit. Clearly, a contradiction! Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! Because of the clock, stupid. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. No. Whenever they like type out like people making sounds like that, it's like I don't want to read it too like grr, nga, so I just kind of like make sounds. Please forgive me for that. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, clock. I heard. No, I mean, I saw. Oh fuck. Shut up! I hate you! Oh, wig? Oh, fucking wig? It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn! Burn to the ground. Give him death! Gosh darn, gamer. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please! Wig status snatched. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Yeah, except all of it. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Ding 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 ding. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Hey, that's my stupid piece of branded Ace Attorney merch I want. I want a statue of the Thinker that when you smack it, he's like, I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the Thinker, after all. So he's thinking about it. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? My conclusion is that guy did it. Can we get out of here? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the The passport. The fucking passport. Can we go home now? Can we go home now? He's right! I'm gonna prove that! Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. Now I'm bald. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime! Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit! The woman in the courtroom is speaking now, so everyone shut up. Mia! Chief! Listen up, Wright! Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Yeah, you can. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? She said the thing. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3? Yeah. Phoenix having a bra moment. Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it! Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves... The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here, which is California, and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. I'm sorry I turned into a radio host. They keep it as Japan and America in the anime English dub? Yeah, they better. Eat your fucking burgers, Apollo. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? God. Oh shit. Not only is he a murderer, he has rabies. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out different than we all expected. You know, everyone except, like, Mia, the only one with a brain. Fucking Phoenix and Mia have 2 brain cells between them, and Mia has both of them. Mr. Payne, your client? Yeah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Perhaps the best part of this game is when you win, it rains confetti. I wish it was that way in real courtrooms. When you're proven not guilty, it rains confetti. And with that, the court is adjourned. They do that in the movie too? Oh yeah, I saw a bit of the live-action Ace Attorneys. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar, disguised as a newspaper salesman. Oh shit, that actually was his next line. And see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself do his dirty work. Rain confetti and play Giles' theme? God, I wish that were me. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh, actually, Stay Hydrated bot is right. I should have some fucking water. I have like a big-ass thing of water right by my head, and I should drink it before I get all torsty. Welcome to the hydration stream. Oh boy, could you guys hear all my like nasty throat noises? I'm sorry if you could. 24-hour water drink stream, let's go. You could die that way if you don't, you know, piss. I don't like the way it just said piss and then happy music started playing. I can't believe we won! Right, good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all! You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. Ooh, getting lucky tonight. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Never mind, not getting lucky tonight. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good! Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent! Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait. Wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento of your girlfriend who died. Is Phoenix actually getting jealous for Larry's attention? Yeah. Be gay, solve crimes. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Will it make you want to cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, so kiddie. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? This is the one thing I fucking hate about Ace Attorney games because it makes me so anxiety. Oh my god, when you get to the end of the case and then it's like, oh yeah, you know, present something to your pal Edgeworth over here to show how much you love him, and you're like, badge. Yeah, I know, it's the clock, but like still, I'm just like, dude. Because if you fuck it up, you don't get a do-over. Show him the badge. Show him the badge. What the heck is she talking about? Show him the autopsy report. That'll do it. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Huh. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Even though it's really illegal. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. No crying in baseball, champ. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying as part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I love Mia. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave to Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Yeah, I know. Contra, just don't. I know. And my promise to tell you, Chief, about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, save that stage data. Hooyah, baby. Hooyah. What are you all fighting about in the chat? What are you all fighting about? Oh, I get it. She was Mia, but now she's like Kia, because it's like M-I-A-K-A-Y. Hats off to Ash Deer. That was actually pretty clever. God, it smells like Up Gamer in here. What's up, gamer? Y'all ready to get real sad? Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry. I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Clockwork? I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Wait, what? I think Mia was supposed to say that line, right? Whatever. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Clockwort sounds like some sort of steampunk magic potion ingredient. Yeah. Boiger. Now, Miss Fey, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fey, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Haha, you are not convinced of my background? I'm not even gonna correct myself on that. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho-ho. My dear Miss Fey, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fey. Man, that's some fuck shit. Die. Red, white, blue. I don't know, I'd make some joke about, like, stuff and things, but I'm just sad. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Maybe she's fucking dead. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. Oh, shit. Don't you fucking... Do I have to hit... Oh, shit. See, I'm trying to use the buttons. Wait, I didn't mean to suspend it. Oh, wow. Way to go. Mia's dead. Better quit the game. Not playable anymore. Alright, I'll just click it. How do I... Hello? Why can't I click it? Yeah, I smell the blood. Why can't I... The examine thing doesn't come up? Use your badge. Mia's dead? Literally unplayable. Oh, I used the move key. I thought I had to examine the door. I'm just sitting here like, better fucking look at this door. That smell. Blood! Bum bum bum. Crying noise. Sis. Someone's there. It's my wife. Chief? Chief? Chief! Chief. Oh, I love Maya. Oh, I love her so much. Who are you? Okay. I love you, Mika. Everyone is suddenly your wife. No, Maya's always been... I have a little... Okay, this is gay, but listen, I have a little plush doll of Maya, and it's like my prized possession. I love her. I really... No, like, legitimately, Maya is my favorite Ace Attorney character. Like, I'm not even... You can ask people. You can ask my friends who like Ace Attorney. They know. Anyway. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay by the window. Lay? Oh my god. Her boobs are so big. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Damn, that's depressing. Chief. Better check if she's dead again. Yo, is you okay? It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was stuck on the head with a... Struck? Fuck this game, I'm sad. Same. Isn't also the fact that Phoenix ends up being the lawyer to defend... Isn't that also... He witnessed this, so that's also like mega illegal, but you know. A piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. What did she buy? What did she buy? I want to know what she bought. Why won't you tell me what she bought? Did she buy something cool? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Ah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, bud. Who are you? It's okay, I work here. Mia Fey. Mia Fey? Mia? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Fucking imagine that! Look at it. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own... She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please. Oh, sorry. That's Phoenix. What are y'all yelling about in the chat? Don't be shushing each other. Be nice. Be nice. Everybody hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Why would she write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Better show her my badge. Better hurry up and call the police. Nah, better show her my badge. Where's the phone? Where's the call police button? Where's the call police button? Oh yeah, there's a phone. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Huh. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. I wonder if it's a fucking wiretap. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh, I gave her like a deep voice, but April May definitely has a girly girl voice. Sorry. I read it as like, police, we're coming in, and then, I don't know, they were gonna like beat Phoenix over the head with a stick. I forgot that April May shows up this early. She's staring right at me. Aw, fuck. She's holding a phone in her hand. How do I would like to move now. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. Totally not named after Watergate. I literally learned about the Watergate scandal in school and like remembered all the details of it just because I was like, that's what they named Gatewater after. Now I get it. Oh boy. It'd be like that. A telephone. Better not use it. I guess I'll go talk to Maya. I need that sound effect, like, in a soundboard for my chats. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. I'd make a joke where, like, I sing a song by the Police, but I just don't have the energy. Just do it for me. Oh, fuck. It's him. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. I'm sorry, I just start laughing because Gumshoe's here and he has a face. He's got caterpillars for eyebrows. We received a report from a building across the way. See, got a person saying they saw a murder. You know, the one with her tits out. Must have been that pink woman I saw. Gumshoe and Smash win. That would honestly be hilarious. People were like, put Phoenix and Smash, and Capcom was like, no, fuck you, and they put Gumshoe. How do I hijack your stream explicitly to do Red White's voice? You don't. Because that would be really weird. People would think the voice was just coming out of me, and I'd be like, look guys, I'm so talented. I have so many voices. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Bye, Maya. See you later. Hope you have a nice summer. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot, so that sucks. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Maya, more like Baya. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they had poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Well, her sister just died. Come on. Not only died, but was fucking murdered. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. Oh yeah, have a good sleep, someone on live YouTube. Sorry I read your username like I'm an auto-generated robot voice. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Everyone reads my name like that. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Is that how that works? That word is pronounced just acolyte, right? I remember that word from the Ragnarok Online. This music was used in a Sonic EXE fan game? Huh, that's weird. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. You ever have a Snickers ice cream bar? I think I have before, actually. They are lit. Yeah. Actually, I remember one time at a job I had like 5 years ago, they had a freezer that like they sold ice cream, but I didn't usually want to eat ice cream at work. But one time I was like, I kind of want a candy bar, and I bought one thinking it was a regular Snickers bar, and then I bit into it and I was like, oh shit. Cause like even in my hand it didn't quite feel frozen, and I just sort of bit into it and I was like, oh fuck, there's ice cream in here, and then I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. Tangy is so small now, I'm guessing you finally got an axe. Oh, is she too small for you? Do you need Tangy to be larger? Would you like her to... Here, let me, Tangy does law now. Tangy is lawyer. Tangy is lawyer. Tangy solve crimes. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Put Tangy over Maya's face? No, I'm not gonna do that. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So your phone is set to automatically recording your conversations and you were just like, fuck it. Is Tangy your face cam? Yeah. Is it blind? Don't want to spoil. It's not blind, don't worry. I've played all of the Ace Attorney trilogy. I've played almost every Ace Attorney game. I haven't played Investigations 2. I actually haven't played Spirit of Justice. Don't come after me for that. Deepest Button. Thank you for following. But yeah, I played the original trilogy a bunch of times, so. And I haven't played Daigyaku Tensaiban. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Is that legal? Can she do that? We didn't talk about the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kinda gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the Thinker clock that Larry— Oh, we had this conversation! Come on! Why does Maya never channel the person who died and ask who killed them? Because she can't do it herself. And I think they say something about business with that. And I mean, they can't use that— whatever. I'm not getting into that whole thing right now. It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. And yeah, she's inexperienced as a medium. That's like a whole thing too. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Spirit mediums. So, you're an acolyte. Medium in training? That's right. The Fey family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fey family? So Mia was in this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. This is not the first case of the game, this is the second case. Yeah, but you're close. It's the first real case, because the first one is just a tutorial, and it's like really... I was like giggling through the whole thing, because I was like, this is so dumb. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Huh. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, yeah. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick out an attorney to defend me, because this is America. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. You better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Be gay. Solve crimes. Eat your burgers, Apollo. What is with that fucking painting on the wall? According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Oh, big boss? Okay, I won't. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. I want a burger. Office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing! Ah, sorry, do I know you from somewhere? Oh, wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... either Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, or Detective Gumtree. Baby. Should I call him the right name, or should I be like an asshole and be like, oh yeah, you're Detective Suede Shoes? Yeah, someone said suede, so... Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait! That's song, pal! My name's Dick Gumshoe. Very cute. I hate how the remakes removed the 13-bit, like, art style. Yeah, that's actually why people were like, oh, are you gonna play, one of the ports of it? And I was like, no, because I like the pixels. Those pixels are as big as hams. I love them. I love that we giggle at the name. Yeah. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Duh. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. And I'm totally not gonna be Maya's lawyer. Definitely totally not. About Miss Fey. Did you do an autopsy? Huh? You want to know the results, huh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. What is Gumshoe just, like, giving me a hard time right now? About Maya. yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. I've only had one other trial. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. To prosecute! Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer at all. Edgeroth. Prosecutor Edgeroth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? No. I want Gumshoe as a friend. You know, I have a complicated history with Gumshoe. When I was growing up and playing this game, I despised him. Mostly because he, make sure you water Charlie. Oh, I will. Mostly because Gumshoe tends to show up in court and they'll like cross-examine him and he'll be like, yeah, so this happened and then this. I think. Probably. And then I'm just like, this fucking guy. And so like, I got kind of tired of it. But, he gets better. I found him annoying at first, but I actually just replayed Justice for All almost a year ago. Less than a year ago, I just kind of randomly replayed Justice for All, and I ended up liking Gumshoe a lot better. So I don't know, maybe in the first game, he's just like, just has a case of poo brain. I don't think he's really like stupid, he's just kind of like clumsy. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's the one part where Gumshoe is like, I'll be there in just a second, and then he like runs into a stop sign with no traffic. And, like, ends up in the hospital when you really need him. And I'm just like, Gumshoe. Gumshoe. We can all agree that Turnabout Big Top is the worst case. Yeah, if I end up fucking streaming Justice for All, I'm not gonna have fun doing Turnabout Big Top. Nobody ever wants to replay that case. It's so fucking miserable. There's no bad cases. I wouldn't really say it's bad, but it is 100% the least fun case out of any of the games I've played. Every time I go to replay Turnabout Big Top, I'm like, fuck this. Anyway, back to actually playing the fucking game. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20! Everyone said, Edgeworth is 24 in this game and he's got like gray hair? I'm 25. I mean, to be fair on Edgeworth, if I had his job, I'd have gray hair too. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him! Of course I know him. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are the rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Hey, Gumshoe. Look at my badge. Huh? What was that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the legs of you. Fuck off, Gumshoe. Anyway, talk to Gumshoe, so maybe now I can see Grossberg? No. And I'll have nothing to show Maya, so maybe I do actually have to show him some shit. Oh, Charlie! Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who was that? I wanna water him. You have some salt and pepper. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a gray hair on my head. See, my brother, I have an older brother, and he got gray hair at about my age, so I've always been worried that, like, I would. And, my parents have said, like, oh yeah, I got gray hair real early. And my hair, I don't know, man, I'm so easily stressed out. I'm sorry, I'm fucking not playing the game and talking about hair. But, I get stressed out so easily, I'm surprised I don't have gray hair. Also, I have very, very bad sleeping problems. I think I've talked about it on stream before, so I'm not gonna get into it today, but yeah. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You know, when I'm not so hung up on the fact that she's dead. The sky is blue, and so am I. That's the hotel right across the way. It sounds like he's singing a song. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary still is that Mia probably read all of these. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I wonder if I should examine the phone here. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Damn. That's hurty. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I'd lose my ESP. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? The spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Huh. 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 Is Grossberger on now? No. Am I supposed to show her my badge? Please look at my badge. I was like, I don't think any of this is interesting. Talk about glass. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it written in blood? Yeah, I fucking remember. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up of him. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. Why is Gumshoe's... Oh my god, my yacht, excuse me. Gumshoe's hair is kind of like he gets up in the morning and he wants to be Detective Conan. Look at this badge. Should I go talk to Gumshoe a little bit more? I don't really know what the next thing I have to do is. Get this. That's the murder weapon. Would you look at this glass? There was some broken glass. Okay, it's really creepy to kind of like insert Gumshoe into the murder scene like that. go to Big Boy, I think. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Should this be enough? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read all the little dialogue about them just fucking talking about evidence and learning nothing. Oh, right, the fucking cell phone. Yeah, that's probably the thing I had to do. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, no. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ugh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked out all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective, you fucking sicko. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Damn, what a shitty detective. Tell him gay. Aw, tell him gay. Oh, I get it, because it was tell it to him straight or not so straight. Tell it to him gay. Found Maya's nudes. I don't think her phone has a camera in it. So, unless she, like, drew out her nudes in ASCII art. She found all her text messages where she's like, look, if you put 80085, it kind of looks like it says boobs. Ho-ho! She's like 14 in this game. I think in this game she's 17. Don't take that word for it. Yeah, she's like 17, which is still weird. Yeah, it would still be fucked up if that were the truth. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about that pink girl who was screaming in the window somehow. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Literally the worst name. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So, you sent her home already then? Nah, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. Oh, I'm fucking yawning. Here, I'm gonna take a drink of water. I might be getting a little sleepy, which is weird. It's not that late yet. Like I said, I usually try to end my streams before 2:30. It's only, I just dropped something. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it would be really something else to, like, take a nude of yourself and not show it to anyone and just use that as basis to make ASCII art, and then they're just like, show me your nudes, and you show them that, and they're like, is that you? And you're like, yeah. Back in the old them days, we took our nudes on the Game Boy camera. I remember back in the day when we started getting cameras and phones, but we didn't have the front-facing one, and to, like, send someone a selfie, I usually would have to, like, point my cell phone into the mirror so I could see the reflection and use that to take my picture, so I didn't just, like, take a picture of my forehead or some nonsense. Oh, I should go give her her phone back first. It's kind of a dick move. Oh, I guess I can go to the hotel now? Jesus, I can do all this investigating already? Fuck. Oh my god. She's here. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. Mika, were you a cute MySpace goth 2012 girl? I fucking wish. I didn't really have money at all back then, so I definitely wanted to be. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Do you know about the cut sprites of Phoenix with the hard eyes? I do know about that. I was actually just thinking about that a little while ago. They were supposed to use that, and then they just kind of didn't. Maybe because it was too weird. Can I have a drink? Can I have a drink? A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Ooh. There's also a screwdriver. What the fuck? Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? Mika, what kind of GF are you? A shitty one! You do this voice too well and it's so discomforting. Do I really? I'm actually really flattered. I want to be sexy lady. I want to be sexy lady. No, you aren't. Shut up. Aww. Shucks. I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. She's not gonna give him like a single one piece, like a one piece information. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no! And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. Man, this sucks. She's just like, I'm not telling you fucking shit. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy? I guess it's nosy. It's nosy. Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Literally everything she says, she's just like, oh boy. Hey, look at autopsy report. No. Beep, 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 beep. Look at my badge. Look at my badge. Nope. I was like, maybe if I show her my badge, she'll be like, shit, now I understand! That suit she's wearing is really something, isn't it? It's like a dress suit that... It's like a superhero dress suit. Man, she's just so dedicated to having her tits out. I admire that. Yeah, I was just gonna show her my badge. And she was gonna be like, I suddenly understand? Oh, finally. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Huh? That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yeah, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Huh? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Mia. Mia Fey. Yes, Mia Fey. Go on. Huh? Why the strange reaction? Achata. What the fuck? I read that out loud and then mentally processed it. Achata. What a thing to say. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? What is that statue? Okay, sorry. I know I should talk to him first, but what the fuck is this statue supposed to be? Oh, it's a bear! I get it. It's a bear with the fish in the mouth. Okay. I saw the fish as like a leg, and I was like, what is that? Some kind of deranged octopus? Now I understand. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Huh? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. He just called him a creep to his face. Jesus Christ, Phoenix. That's fucking rude. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyers worth their salt will take on this particular case. That's not what he said. That's not a talk words. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? What's going on is he started singing, because... How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Blah, blah, blah. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She left. She left. Well, that's quite a painting. Ha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Adrian X Von Karma's canon, right? It might as well be. How long do you plan on streaming? Hour and a half. Or till the end of this case, I guess. Whichever comes first. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Better go tell Maya. Actually, I better take a drink of water. I'm a bit thirsty. You guys are talking about food in the chat. And I'm like, I've been having one meal every day for like the last 3 days, but I keep getting hungry like right before I go to bed, but you shouldn't eat before you go to bed, so it's hard because like right now I'm hungry, but shouldn't eat because I'll get nightmares. I'm a meal? I'm a meal? Buddy, I'm not a meal, I'm a snack. Fuck that whole snack nonsense, you're a meal. Hoo-hoo. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well... What do I tell her? See, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Phoenix! What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, fuck that! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I don't know, what does she want me to hear? I guess if I say I can't abandon you, she'll just be like, no, you can. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells... fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? No shit, it was an act! And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. You're not a meal, you're a buffet. Ooh. That was gay and I feel gayer. I want a bacon, lettuce, tomato, but instead of bacon, I want, like, Spam. And, like, maybe no tomato, because I don't really like tomato. So maybe just a Spam and lettuce sandwich. Because someone has to look out for people who didn't say the words before that. I'm hungry. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Let me just laugh through these lines so they sound really disingenuous. That's so kind of you. A classic splettish sandwich? Oh my god, that's what I'm gonna call that now. I'm gonna be like, bitch, I want a splettish sandwich. People be like, what is splettish? And I'll be like, only the best shit ever! Dude, when I was staying with a friend for 2 weeks in Japan before I left, like when I moved out but I hadn't like left the country and I was with a friend, my friend had like a whole bunch of cans of Spam, and like every meal I was like, I just want more Spam. Like I got like weirdly addicted to it. It's not good for you though. I haven't had it since, but at the time I was just like, god fuck. Well, let's fight this. That was really loud. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? War. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh yeah, I can give her her cell phone back. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? That's sad. That makes me sad. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. That's depressing. Thank you. Cool. Fuck yeah, it hurts. This game is sad, Mika. We know this. Yeah, I know. But I'm sad. That's really sad. Oh, nice. Depression. I don't think there's anything else to do here. I was about to be like, look at my badge, but that joke's already getting kind of old. Oh shit, the bellboy. Look at him in his little streak of hair. He looks like fucking Anna Frozen up in here with his tea cookies and his tea and tea cookies. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. There was a comma there. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. How is Phoenix able to get into her hotel room? How come he can get in there? Isn't that a little... It's a little bit weird. Did she just let him... It's uncomfortable. That bellboy is a snack. I mean, he's got eye wrinkles, and I'm into that. What? No! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Oh wait, what did he say? Did he say something weird? I almost forgot. Huh! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White, of Blue Corp, phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother! I was trying to think of more words with M and them, and then I just... Could it be a coincidence? No! Why would it ever be a fucking coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Oh, bitch, I wish I had ice cream. Ooh, what kind of ice cream you guys like? I like mint chocolate chip or coffee, and I basically hate, like, everything else. What do we have here? A wiretap? Fucked up. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Listening in on phone conversations. Got that wiretap, boy. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. For Maya's sake, this better not be a fucking I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Oh, bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram! I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Ms. May. In court! Phoenix is such a nerd. He's like, got him with that zinger. Woo! Yeah, it's like wink wink, nudge nudge. He is a pussy and he is what he eats. Oh my god, stop it. That's like a really bad pickup line, right? It's like, if you are what you eat, I could be you by tomorrow. I've heard that one before. That's so good? No, it's so good because it's so bad that, like, if you say it to someone in earnest, they'll be like, but then they'll be like, okay, you suck. I should talk to you. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mia Fey. The prosecution is ready. I think Edgeworth has, like, a British accent, and that's, like, a canonical thing because he's raised in Germany, and they learn British English there. And that's why, like, sometimes when there's voice clips of him, I guess it sounds like he has a British accent, maybe? But I'm not gonna do a shitty British accent. I'm gonna have, like, everyone's gonna come after me and be like, your accent is terrible. And I can't do accents, so they'd be right. I have 2 GFs and I'm sad we don't have milk or ice cream. I don't know what to say to you about that. Count your blessings. Miles Edgeworth. Aren't the Von Karmas from America in the Japanese version? I keep trying to tell people that, but I haven't been able to find, like, a legitimate source that states that, and I haven't wanted to, like, play through, like, the second game, sift through Japanese text, and be like, here it is, they're from America. Or, I don't know, maybe they mention it in this game too, in the 4th case. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm like 90% sure they're supposed to be from America in the Japanese version, and then in the English version they're from Germany, because needed foreign land. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. S.A. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Have you guys ever seen the Phoenix Wright boot to the head video? I literally just like kind of summoned into my head just now and I started laughing. Because to this day, that video is funny as fuck. It's been years. I remember laughing at that thing in high school, and half of the shit I thought was funny in high school I watch now and I'm like, oh, this sucks. But I watch that shit now. The Phoenix Wright boot to the head video. Go play it. I've actually never been able to like, I'm not sure how to bring up like a YouTube video on stream because I'm dumb. So, if I figure that out, then like I'll play it at some point. Anyway, play the game. Witness, please state your name and profession to the Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I apologize if at any point you're like, Mika, the voices you're giving these characters aren't consistent, because the problem is I really don't care. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Alright, so the body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Consistency is for nerds? True. If I was, like, being paid, it would be different, but I'm not being paid to just voice act. I'm being paid to play a video game, and I'm not being paid. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir! You immediately arrested Miss Mia Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. I sent it in the Discord because everyone needs to see it. Good on you. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You know, the guy over here. He was a witness. He probably shouldn't be a lawyer. I immediately arrested Miss Mia Fey. Why? We heard a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Mia Fey at the very moment of the murder. Sounds like bullshit. Ah, okay. I remember checking the wiki to see if it had said something about that. And last I checked it didn't, but, you know, it's probably been updated since I checked it. Very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony, you know, besides it being wrong. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. I did know that thing about Manfred von Kramme's finger snap sound, which is weird, but I think I knew it, or at least I just remembered it when I read that thing, because I played Ghost Trick a long time ago. It's a good game. Susan, hold it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across the... Shit, Mika, Ghost Trick stream. Maybe I should do that. I might stream Ghost Trick. I definitely won't say no to that, because that game was fun as fuck. I really liked it. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Hold it. This is the trick case, attorney. You just press every statement, and then when you get nothing, you just cry into your DS until you figure it out. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Alright, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got the killer got away. Before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people were you found on the scene. Words. Wow. It's getting late because I'm having trouble reading. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press a little more care. Why does Phoenix style his hair like that? What flavor is it? Boot to the head. God, that video is fucking funny. Mika, did you find the Snorlax video? Oh shit, no I didn't. I should look for that too. Snorlax is the best Pokemon. Okay, immediately arrested Mia Fey. You told me you would. I say a lot of things and then, like, it's literally like 3 a.m. when I end my streams and I forget. I apologize. I'll post it on Twitter if I find it. That's something I can promise that I'll do is yeah, like, you can at me on Twitter and I'll try to remember to find it. If I can still find it. It's an old-ass video. We had a witness account describing her. Cool. Excellent. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Nah. Did I say that? I heard you say it. You did say it. Yeah, you said it. God. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink. Dude, Gumshoe, are you blind? Everything about her is pink. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims? Nah. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. Sir! There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene with the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written in a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya, which is a proper name, it's not really a word, was clearly written in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim. No fucking shit. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, we get it. Names are words. Get out of here. No. Refuse to believe it. Gumshoe is putting on a gum show. Is that like when Gumshoe flexes? He's like, welcome to the gum show. But then it's, actually, is Gumshoe buff? Or is he just, like, big? He kind of looks like he's not fat. I think he's just, like, big, but he also doesn't look buff. You're free to present evidence. I said that without even it being like an Ace Attorney joke. You're free to present evidence one way or another, but I think he's just like a big guy. I remember actually... Is this oversharing? Yeah, probably, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. The first time I ever saw bara porn, you know, like that subgenre where people draw like really, really like bulgy, muscly guys that are usually kind of stout, and they draw them with like their dicks out. It was Gumshoe, and I was like, what is this? And my friend was like, it's bara, and I was like, what's that? And then I knew. No, my first bara porn was not Bufferiku. Sorry to disappoint. Rasper Bell is just like, okay. Now I'll know that forever. See, now you experience just for a second the kind of like, okay moment I had when I experienced that. So why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Cause I'm Gumshoe. Nah, I know. I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clear. Am I trying to give Gumshoe like a shitty New York accent? I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's do it. Don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho, then who did it, smarty pants? It was me! Oh my god! You can actually just be like, I did. Okay, I don't want to select that, but if you select that, is the judge just like, no, and then you just like lose immediately? Save state? Should I save state just... You guys want me to save state just to see? Alright, you know what? Let's do a save state. I saved it very good. Alright. I did. It could have been me! What? So it was you! No. I'm just saying it could have been me. Can you prove it wasn't? Hold on. What the fuck? So, you admit to this? You admit that you wrote the note? Listen to me, Mr. Wright. This is a court of law, and I expect you to refrain from making thoughtless statements. Amateur. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Oh, damn, I didn't even get penalized for that. For being like, it was me! I wonder if there's a contradiction. Hey, did you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. Gumshoe. A movie, detective. Whew. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Wow, he really went that way. He was like, does that actually happen in real life? And Gumshoe was like, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Nah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. You do the little head shake, he's like, whoosh, and then he's like, whoosh, whoosh, and then you're like, huh? The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said! Before she died, the victim wrote down the was blood found on the victim's finger. I should look at the court record. Court record. Just fucking gun down Edgeworth? That's rude. Gonna happen eventually anyway? Rude. Wait, what did the autopsy report say? Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Are you sure? I thought it took a while for her to, like, die. I don't know, it kind of seemed like it took a long while for her to, like, die. How could she have wrote it if she died instantly? Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, huh? Is that what the contradiction is? I don't know about that. I guess that could be the contradiction. I don't know, it seems kind of flimsy, doesn't it? Ah, fuck it. Oh, cool, okay. When you play these games, you second guess yourself, and you're like, I don't know, is that actually the thing? And then when it is, you're like, shit. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Well, of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But... no butting your way out of this one, detective. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. One of the difficult things about replaying Ace Attorney games I should mention is if you don't, like, absolutely, like, I don't remember the last time I played through this game in particular. If you don't remember them front to back, what happens is you know everything that's going to happen, and it ends up being kind of your disadvantage, because you're like, I know this, but is it like, am I supposed to present this evidence now on this statement, or is it later? Like, it can get complicated sometimes. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It would have been the day after, right? Because that's when I was like, Gumshoe, give me the thing. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... will he do the little tappy tap? God, his mouth is so wide. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. See, I'm not crazy by being like, it seemed like she was kind of alive for a bit. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Fuck you. I want to say I'm a sham. Do it, say I'm a sham? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Are you gonna make me save state just to say I'm a sham? Y'all, okay, alright. Save state as... because I'm gonna actually, like, say I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe. I'm a sham. Are you calling me a fool because I believed your report? Huh? Me? I'm not. Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. Huh? I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. I guess, once again, I don't get penalized. Every time it's like, I just gotta point something at myself. I'm like, this isn't gonna look good on your evaluation next month. But, oh. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Cool, now we get a real one. Safe stating is for cowards. Shut up! The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Usually the ones you have penalized will have the HP bar come up. This one doesn't have the HP bar in it. You get exclamation points. HP bar comes in the second game along with the Cyclock thing. Yeah. The prosecution would like to call its next I almost said weakness instead of witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. It's fucking April May, isn't it? Oh boy. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Phoenix! You can't just say that. Oh my god. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. The whole courtroom is just like, huh, she's hot. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Jiggle. The fucking boob bounce. I know, right? Will she jiggle? The witness will refrain from wanton winking. I could go for some cheese one. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fey & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw, and not how Edward's a big boy. God, honestly, April May is the biggest balls. I wish I could look Edgeworth in the eyes and call him a big boy. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. You can, Mika? Are you saying, like, I can be like that, I can be that bitch, and look at Edward and be like, what's cooking, good looking? Then that woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Oh god. My favorite thing was watching Critical playing this game, and he did the math and concluded she couldn't have seen any of it. Yeah. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any- You fucking idiot. Yes, Mr. Wright. Let me just swap out the line there so that Phoenix Wright could say, you fucking idiot! And then the judge is just like, yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I just thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, don't you? There's nothing on that woman that's completely first. She's 100% softness. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? She's fucking dead! Edgeworth is the only one not oogling her. Honey, he gay. Is he gay? Do you even? Yeah, I'm fucking doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Here we go again. Alright, I looked out the window. Let's see. Check the fucking stuff. Well, this shirt doesn't have the time of death on it anymore, so I guess that's not relevant. This is from 9 AM. Yeah, it's not relevant right now. Murder weapon. I guess I should press the statements. Even in the Kodansha manga series where it's expressed pretty much zero interest in women. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't seem to remember any time Edgeworth was like, shit, she hot though. Though, I don't know. I'm not sure if I've seen Edgeworth be like, wow, I'm very interested in men. But, you know. Could be. I'm pretty sure he's into Phoenix, but that's conjecture. Well, gee. I sorta, you know... Oh god, the titty jiggle! I had a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Ooh, ooh. I didn't badger nobody. I didn't needle anybody either. Everybody shut the fuck up. Mika, I hate you. Cool, then why are you watching my stream, huh? Do you just love getting like a big old... What do you say? Hate dick? Edward has such an ego, he's probably only turned on by himself. I mean... I get a big ol' stiffy when you make bad puns that piss me off. You know. The one with the long hair, was that Mia Fey? Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? Mousy girl. Hey Dick, he grows an additional penis every time he watches a stream. I'm up to like 18! Oh my god, you guys. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just... No. Okay? Girl, bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be hee. Damn. Phoenix's hands are huge. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you didn't see shit! Well, I mean, that would... Both of these are the same. You saw nothing and you're lying, because you're lying that you saw something and you didn't see shit. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Huh? Damn, she's evil, but she's got a cute outfit. Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay, if you really had witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I mean, look at her. She looks fucking nuts. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Damn, Phoenix, you didn't have to go there. I think you might get penalized here. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm good. It'd be one of those nights that I'm happy to be part of it. Aw, I'm glad. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus! But Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, though. I was there. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Mika, can I get a RAR XD?
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
She said clock! April feels like the kind of girl who would unironically use daddy. I mean, if it would get her ahead in the courtroom, fucking probably. Yeah, I wish you hadn't given a bogus testimony in the first place, but also this is an Ace Attorney game. I gotta say, that sprite she does where she makes the cute face, her face looks cute. She's very cute. Hit her with that weapon, I saw it. That clock, the kind of statue clock. Okay. Objection! Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. You know, like most of you.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just shut the fuck up. I gotta say, this right where she makes the cute face, her face looks cute, Mika 2019. I'm just stating the facts. I'm just telling the people what they need to know. You just said that this statue of the thinker was like a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Huh? Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder! Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. I don't think so. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Fucking objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Murderer. Once. One time he did that. Just once, for the record. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial will be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know that was a clock?
What? That's... because... I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So, that's bullshit. So, you've been to the law offices of Fey & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room.
I've McFallen. Jesus. Yeah, that's what I've heard Mia scream, I've McFallen, and I can't McFucking get up, and then I, called the police, the police. The law offices of Fey & Co. were where the murder took place. Very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, bitch. No, Your Honor. I heard it through 2 windows and several dozen feet away. I fucking know, right? Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. It's got no batteries. It's full of paper and shit. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. I don't remember what it says in the court record. Oh. Oh wait, did those all just say the same thing? It's empty, it's broken, well, the batteries aren't dead. It's just empty, yeah, okay. I was just like, I better not fuck this up. I was like, I know what's happening, but I should not fuck it up. I'll look stupid. Though Phoenix himself is not too bad at looking stupid. How could you possibly? Just have a look, as soon as you can! Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork! It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Empty like me. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yeah, I literally just looked at the evidence that proves that. I want to sleep on those tits. Oh, fat tits, yeah, true. When he's like, big fat liar, she's like, fat, and it's like, well, she's got fat titties. That's not a lie. I have proof. What? No, I like legit, I for real and for serious have proof. Well, I was listening, and I'll show you the proof you like so much. Beep boop. Bitch. Take a look at this! Huh, that's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen! This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Beep, beep. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Yeah, because Gumshoe sucks. We've been over this. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Woohoo! This fucking nerd. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th at 9:27 a.m. What does everyone think Gumshoe's actual salary is? Instant ramen and bus tokens. I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would be bullshit. Does the defense have any objections? Yeah, I fucking do. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts fucking everything we've already talked about like 5 different times. bum, bum. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. Unless you guys want it to be. GoFundMe. Please donate to my GoFundMe for this clock. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. I can't stand Phoenix's one-liners sometimes. Oh? Excuses not on sale. I can't even say this with a straight face. Oh my god, Phoenix. Oh. I don't know what this sound is supposed to be. Those titties, though.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and this is fucking crazy right now.
Oh, silly me! Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Stop. She's just like, stop fucking asking me that. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it on your wiretap. Ooh! However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it. Show me the evidence proving the video games! Video games! Video games! Have a look at this.
Ooh, that!
I found this in Miss May's room while she was taking a shit. I'm sorry, but it's true. She was taking a shit. That happened. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Ooh! Ooh!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. You were tapping the victim, lewd. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. I have the power of flying chiclets to back me up. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock was the phone where she said the weapon was a fucking clock. We literally just listened to this. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock.
Ba 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 ba.
It's made to look like the statue The Thinker, and it tells you the time.
I just wanted the music to kick back in right when she says, "It's a clock." Miss April May, You used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. You bullshitter. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Do you believe that? She just called him a lawyer.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. And now she's crying. So that's fucking weird. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
Ugh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense tone speech, she has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like her to see that pull.
Wow. I sure can't words. It's getting late.
I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
This game is too damn horny. Nah, just April May.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold.
Why am I getting flashbacks to Tales of Symphonia?
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Yeah, so she asked for a coffee at 9 p.m. I'd do that. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Mia Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... Fuck it. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the fucking hotel bellboy as a witness, cause fuck, there's something suspicious there and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Mother of fuck. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that I had to yawn. That Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Mia Fey. That is my condition. What? He can't just do that. I know, right? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Fuck it. Alright. I got nothing to lose, except for fucking everything. Yeah, understood. I accept your condition, bitch. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Scraggy. Very well. Did I just say Scraggy instead of Shaggy? I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her. Holy fuck. Okay, I know people were talking about it earlier, but she is pretty cute. Yeah, she's cute. It's true. The court would like to request a cup of chamomile. Yeah, me too. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I said he, the bellboy? Oh, you said he? I'm sorry, I was still thinking about April May, but he's cute too, fuck. I still agree with you, so... Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. It's fine. We'll be fine. Press the statement. Stop talking. Press the statement. Alright, bitch. What exactly does you do at the hotel? Well, anything that's required of me. I check in guests, I check out the guests. And I check out the guests. Wink, wink. Ho ho. I clean rooms, I make beds, and I make beds. Ooh. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking something fucking stupid right now. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Oh my god, he's talking about tits. Oh my god. God fucking damn it. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, so who is them? She asked for an iced coffee brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching... Oh my god. You know the stream needs to end soon because I've been yawning. I apologize for my yawn. 9 o'clock at the time of the murder! Oh shit, I pressed the same statement twice. Someone slapped me upside the head. I think someone needs a nice coffee. I think I need to go to fuck to bread. Yeah, I need to go to fuck to bread. Are you sure it was Miss April May? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in,
So very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
That's not fucking endearing.
Oh, well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with a, embarrasser, sir.
Is this about to get weird? Embrasser! Embrasse! I thought he said embarrasser!
Embrasse?
Is he supposed to have a French accent? Hello?
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir.
Oh my god, please don't even tell me that.
More peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor.
God.
It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? This is some bullshit.
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie.
Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Yeah, fuck it.
Wait! Please wait!
Yes, does the defense have something stupid to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question!
Your Honor, I must object.
This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Quit being a little piss pants. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give... Every time they say all right, I'm like, hoo-hoo. Oh. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. You said charade? Edward. What do I ask him about? Ask him about the bed making? Are you fucking serious? I don't see how check-in would be relevant. I should save here? Yeah, I'll do a save state. Or are you saying save because you want me to ask about the bed making? Because I'm not fucking doing that. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May.
Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So, it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say? Ah, yeah, this is relevant, isn't it?
Oh, rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Edgeworth, shut up. There's this Twitter that's called Shit Edgeworth Says. I think this should just be like, if this isn't their pinned tweet, I've looked at their profile before. If this shit is not their fucking pinned tweet, I swear to fucking God. Objection overruled, you fucking fool.
Ah, yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there.
Oh my god, yawning again. I'm so sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, who, he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, so... Oof. You heard it here first, folks, so you can now start indirectly referring to Edgeworth as oof. You fool! I've done it! I've won! No, you haven't. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder! Triple exclamation point. Flying chiclets. My, what a convenient setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous! Oh shit, did the judge say something? Yeah, I need to stop streaming soon. I'm like, hello? I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Mia Fey. Court is adjourned. Chickadee check, chickadee check, chickadee check, 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 chickadee check, chickadee check, chickadee check, check. Maya! Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? Oh, she's so cute. Ow, it's like being stabbed in the heart. She's so cute. Oh. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Maybe yes. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you! Why haven't you been using those Ace Attorney emotes that are so appropriate? I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. The part that wasn't bullshit. I don't know how much good this will do me all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating! Tomorrow, at my stream! Maya doesn't belong in the detention center and it's up to me to get her free. Tomorrow, when I stream this again. Woo-hoo! Was that a good segue to ending my stream? Probably not, right? So, yeah. Tomorrow, you. Yeah, I'm very sleepy right now. I'm getting to that point. Also, my shoulders are fucking killing me. And I know I complain about that a lot on streams, but they're fucking killing me. So I'm ready to fucking hit the sheets, as they say. So yeah. Thank you for coming to my stream tonight. It was lots of fun. I really enjoyed it. Which I was expecting to. I'm sorry it wasn't Nintendogs with me saying tortoise over and over again. I was this close to streaming Nintendogs. But it didn't work out, so I guess we'll just have to settle for Ace Attorney, huh? Thank you for the stream. Thank you. That touches me in my little baby heart. It's like being stabbed. But anyway. Yeah, so that's the end of my stream. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. I usually start at 11 p.m. Planning to do that again tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming more Ace Attorney, probably through the rest of this week. So if you're into that, I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's play some Ace Attorney, bitch. Miles wants to touch you. Oh my. Alright, I'll see you next time, guys. I hope you have a good... See, like, when you end the stream at 2 a.m., is it like, have a good morning, have a good night, have a good... See you later.